Hey there everyone, how's it going? Tharun here, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can create elements, how you can insert the elements, how you can append elements with each other, and how you can set attributes of those elements completely. Alright, so let's jump into it. So this is our code, and as usual, if you are new to this tutorial, jumping directly into this tutorial, then you might want to look at this code. So we have a div, another div within which we have a form, and this form consists of a couple of input buttons and input tags, and then you have a button, alright, to create the note. So we have h3 and you have ul, alright, and the notes which we create is gonna go the notes which we create is gonna go within the notes which we create are gonna go within this this ul, okay, which is an unordered list, alright, and each and every list item is gonna be a note, okay. That's how we're gonna structure this application. So now what if we wanted to create an element and insert it somewhere here, alright? So okay, say that we want to create a p tag here, alright, at this place, and say we wanted to give a little bit description about our application. Then if you wanted to do it dynamically, okay, using JavaScript, alright, then you will be using the method which I'm showing you, where you can create element and insert element at the point of time where you want, okay. It need not be static here. So for that, let's start coding it here itself, alright. And by the way, if you do not know how I got here, I clicked on the live server here, alright, and then opened it with Chrome, alright, and hit Ctrl Shift I or inspect to open up this window, alright, and then I'm here. I can type any JavaScript here and it will execute on this page, alright. So that's cool. So now what I want to do is I want to create a p tag. So how do I do? So let say para, or let's give new para equals to document dot, okay, create element, okay. Using this method you'll be able to create element, and within this you have to give the element which you want to create. If it is p, you give p, or h1, or say if you want to create a div, you would tell div, alright. So for this you need basic HTML knowledge. So whatever tag you want, you would enter the tag name here. For now we want to create a p tag, okay. So p, and hit enter. We have a new para, okay, which is a p tag. If I show you that, okay, it shows it is a p tag, alright. New para is a p tag. Now what we want to do is we want to add a class name to this tag, okay. Let's add a class name. How do we add a class name? For that we take new para dot class name equals to, and we can give any class name. Say we wanted to give say decorable is the class name, okay, any class name. So it is a decorable class name. So new para has a class name of decorable. Say we want to add many classes to this, then what you would do is new para dot class list, okay, equals to, and you would give a list of classes, and say the first one could be decorable and the second one can be active, okay, and hit enter. It creates a new class list. So if you want to see the classes of this paragraph, you can click new para dot class list, and it's going to give you a DOM token list which has decorable and active, okay. So these are the classes in this new para, okay. And say you want to add an ID to this paragraph. The way you would do is new para dot ID equals to whatever the ID you want to give. Say for it to be unique, you would say header para. Say this is an ID, so it will have an ID of header para, alright. So now since it is a paragraph, you don't have much attributes to it, alright. So one of the attribute which we can try is title, Okay, so title is where when you hover over it you will get a title, or you'll get a hovering effect over it, a title. So let's try that. So new para dot set attribute, okay, and you can hit title and say this is the hovered title of the paragraph. Alright, as of now we're not gonna see that because we haven't displayed the paragraph element into the page. Alright, we are just setting attribute. So attributes are nothing but, say, you have many attributes, right? Like href is an attribute, then you have style which is an attribute, or for images say you have alt which is an attribute, okay, so on, and src is an attribute. Okay, you can mention the key of the attribute here and the value of the attribute in the next argument. Alright, so that is how you set attribute. So the next thing is, now we have a p, okay, we want to create some text node inside, right? Inside p we want some text inside, so you cannot just directly append the child or something, the text. You have to create a text node and then append it. Alright, so the way we do that is var, okay, let's tell new para text equals to document dot create text node, okay, and within this you give the text. So we'll be like, this is an application where you can add your notes and save them offline, okay, and hit enter. Now the text node is created. Alright, now what we need to do is we have to append this text node to the paragraph, because we want the paragraph to be the parent of this text node, right? So once you look at the output you will get even more clear if you, in case you are unclear now. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to append it into the new para. So how you do is new para dot, okay, new para dot append child, because it's gonna be the child. So append child, you hit new para text and hit enter. This has been appended to the new para. Alright, and now what we want to do is we want to grab one of the element, okay, and set this element relative to it. So here if you see, we have form and we have heading. So we want to insert here, okay. So since we want to insert here, what we can do is we can grab the body, okay, and we have to make this as a child of body, but where would we add it? Okay, for that what we need to do is we'll have to grab the body, alright, and grab the form, okay, and we can tell like insert the element before the form. Okay, let's follow that. So here what we need to do is let's grab the body. So let body equals to document dot query selector and type body, and we would have grabbed the body. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to grab the let form equals to document dot query selector, and let's grab the form which has the ID form. Okay, so we have grabbed it. Now what we have to do is we have to do body dot, okay, insert before, okay, and we have to tell that we need the new para to come before our form and hit enter. You see our form has been inserted successfully here. Okay, and when I hover over it, it shows this is the hovered title of the paragraph, which means the attribute also has been set. And you can see here we have the class decorable and active, and then you have the header para, and then you have the this is the hover title of the paragraph, and you have the text node which we have appended as this is the application where you can add your notes and save them offline. So this is how you create element, you insert the element, into the thing. Okay, and then you can also set the class ID, you can access the class list, you can set the attributes, and you can create the text node. Okay, and the method which we followed stands and holds good for almost all the elements. All right, so have this idea and try things, and when you get doubt, please feel free to reach me out. So that is all for this video. See you all in the next tutorial.